Shalom, I thought after making that last video, kind of belittling the English accent and the Hebrew language, it's kind of hypocritical, I know, anyway. So I should probably go ahead and make a small video, with God's help, a small video justifying my own pronunciation of Hebrew and Yemenite pronunciation of Hebrew and that of other Middle Eastern Jewish communities, to discount certain uninformed claims of certain uninformed individuals here on YouTube that my pronunciation and the Yemenite pronunciation and other Middle Eastern Jewish pronunciations of Hebrew are heavily influenced by Arabic, which is just absolute nonsense. I don't deny that there's probably a small amount of Arabic influence on these dialects of Hebrew, but it is little to none. And those aspects of these pronunciations of Hebrew, which are influenced by Arabic, are pretty well known by linguists, and they're extremely minute, and not the qualities of these pronunciations which certain viewers are claiming come from Arabic. They're mainly claiming that, like Aiyin and Het, that these are coming from Arabic, and that's just absolute nonsense. Linguists, objective linguists, not even Jewish, including Jewish, secular Jewish, who have no religious bias, totally laugh at such claims. There are no such research that indicates such a claim. All evidence is to the contrary. I'll try to give one simple example, but there are a number of examples how you can tell that the letter Het and the letter Ain, Het, are not coming from Arabic, but predate the diaspora into the Arabic-speaking lands. And that is by ancient transliterations of Hebrew into other languages. You even can see this through Yiddish. I don't want to make this too complicated. Basically, there's a common phenomenon with the letter Ain that when people continue speaking their Semitic language, which includes the letter Ain, in a land where they don't have Ain, in a land where the native language does not have Ain, so the letter Ain and the new Semitic immigrants who come to this foreign land, their pronunciation of Ain often turns to an NG sound, something like the N sound in the word uncle. That's a different kind of N sound from the type of N in the word not. And this is why you have several Yiddish words which, though in Hebrew have an Ain, yet in Yiddish suddenly have an N. It's a linguistic indicator of Ain, a pronounced Ain. You also have the Ashkenazi community of Amsterdam, which I've been informed still pronounce Ain, not as silent, but as this very exact same type of N. The N as in uncle. This is an N which is further back in the throat. Alright, we'll cut that short. Okay, what about the letter Sav? Alright, you can look at the ancient Greek transliterations of Hebrew names and Hebrew place names into the ancient Greek translation of the Tanakh and also even the New Testament and other writings as well, and see when they transliterated words which in Hebrew have a tav which is not to be accentuated, as most people today know it, the letter tav without a dot inside. So when they transliterate this into Greek, they always transliterate it as a tha, with the Greek letter theta. If the tav without a dot were supposed to be sa, like sav, then they would have transliterated it as a sa, because Greek has this S sound, sigma. This far predates the separation between different communities among Jews into Sfaradim and Ashkenazim and Adot Mizrah and Timanim. And you have the same testimony with transliterations of these names into Syriac, which is basically a later dialect of Aramaic with a different alphabet. And same thing with Arabic, transliterations, ancient transliterations of Hebrew into Arabic, where they transliterate it with the Arabic tha instead of sa. That's in short. Okay, I think it's time for me to go to my appointment. Shalom Aleichem, שיהיה לכולם שבוע טוב ומבורך. יאללה.